Hey guys, and welcome to this week's episode of Simply Fit YouTube. And today we'll be going through my outdoor area, full gym setup and what I've got at the moment. So I call this a strongman area because once I set up the gym through this door in the entire shed here, that'll be the gym. But for now, we've got the outside area. So let's start off. So the flooring here is from Bunnings, 1 meter square and 15 mil high dense rubber. It's in green with some little specks through it, and it's really good for outdoors. It keeps fairly clean. I just get the blower and blow it out. So I've got around about 24 square meters of rubber in here. So we've got the bumper plates, the Xspeed training bumpers, 170 kilo or 150 kilos of weights, 25 kilo pairs, 20, 15, 10 and 5s. They're in the recycled rubber with my homemade toaster racks, storing them. Got a set of polyurethane 2.5 and 1.25 Aussie strength plates, Olympic size. My Bodycraft flat incline decline bench, it's very solid. So then moving on to the Force USA squat stands I've got set up here. So the dimensions of them is 185 centimeters tall with a width of 113 centimeters. I made that width so it can fit my safety squat bar. As you can see, it only sort of just fits with the camber of the bar. They're fully adjustable for the width of the back here. You can just unscrew those knobs.
That's what she said.
And adjust it out as wide and as narrow as you need, which is fantastic. They're 6 centimeters by 6 centimeters square tubing, 3 millimeter tubes with 1 inch holes. So for the Americans, they're 2.5 by 2.5 inch. J-cup and the spider arms in the UMHW plastic on the top. It's been really good to do everything, squat bench, everything out of it. So moving on to the bars I've got at the moment. So I've got the Xspeed Olympic barbell. It's a 7-foot barbell, 20 kilos, black oxide shaft, dual markings, and it's fairly passive knurling. It's a volcano style knurling. It's really nice. Look for my video with the how to keep that bar nice and new looking, especially being outside. Then I've got the Aussie Strength Easy Curl bar here. That's a full bearing bar, so it's interesting to see an easy curl bar with bearings in it. Then I've got my safety squat bar. That's a very old bar. I don't even know what brand it is, but it's awesome. It weighs 25 kilos. The best part of this bar is the handles, screw on and screw off, so you can take it off and then do bench with it. You can do Jefferson benches and everything, so it's awesome. Got my Lockjaw Pro Lock collars and just the regular Lockjaw collars. So moving on to this area, I've got my Xspeed Hex Dumbbell Set. So these dumbbells go from 0.5 kilo down the bottom for my boys, all the way 1 kilo increments to 10 kilos and 2.5 kilo increments to 25 kilos at the bottom here. So it's not a bad selection at the moment. And they don't come looking like this with the red. They come standard with grey writing, so I just used the oil paint pen and went over it with the red to match my colour theme of Simply Fit black and red. The stands are Xspeed 2-tier stands. I've done a review on these if you look for last week's video. Really good stand, economic, small footprint, about 0.5 metre width there, and they're 1 metre trays. So I can't recommend these enough if you're looking for a smaller footprint dumbbell set. And they're really good dumbbells. They're hard wearing. The best things with Hex dumbbells, they go up to about 70 kilos. So you're gonna have a lot of weight, and you can modular, you can add on to the rack. Underneath, I've got just an adjustable dumbbell set with a couple of 5s and 1.25s. They're good for just doing lunges outside or whatever. Got the kettlebell down there and a couple of yoga mats. And then coming up to my storage system. So this is from Bunnings again. It's called a Pinnacle brand. And it's 900 mil by 450 mil in 2 pieces. You see I've joined them here. So I've just screwed it straight into the color bond. Pretty easy to install. You got multiple attachments you can put on it. So I've just gone with the dual hooks and the single hooks and also those trays. They store everything from my fat grips up the top there to my wrist straps, human trainer, which is like a TRX, my DIY cables, and then all the bands from the heavy duty down to the light bands, a couple of my belts, the Xspeed belt and the Spudding powerlifting belt. That's an awesome ratchet belt. I've got a review on that also. Then I've got my homemade Landmine Barbell. That's just 25mm bright steel, and I use a hole saw to make the sleeves of that. Then we got a Xspeed decline bench for sit-ups and decline movements. Really solid. And again, being outside, the stuff's easy to keep clean. It's just very good quality. Got my Simmply Fit custom pads that go around the poles here. 2 of them. My bucket of chains. So I've got 4 chains in there and they're 8 kilograms each. Really versatile. And my kegs. So the keg on the left-hand side there is 64 kilos full of water. The middle one's 54 kilos, and this light one here is 22 kilos with my custom logo that I put on it as well. Really good for doing keg runs up and down the yard. And then the last part of the gym, I've got my Yoke, which again, I've done a full review on this, and my farmer's walk handles, which, like everything, I've custom painted in the black and red Simmply Fit colors. So probably one of the last things I'll show you is inside the cabin here. I've got a fair bit of storage. So I've got bumper plates and a iron edge full rack, and a few other bits and pieces for surprises for later videos. So you got, obviously, the blower is a must-have for home gyms. Blow out all the leaves and crap from inside the area. But as you can see, it's quite a good area to train with. Really good atmosphere out here. Got my whiteboard on the wall as well. Charger for the speakers. And yeah, that's the setup so far, guys. So love to know your comments if you like it, if you don't like it, if you have any comments about how it is to train at home. Got the grapevines there that keep it cool in summer, and a fan up here. But stay tuned for the upcoming videos of what's through this door, because I've got a lot of equipment coming, and this whole gym is going to be an indoor/outdoor setup with that whole area full of equipment. I've got some exciting things happening, so subscribe to the channel, guys, if you already haven't. Leave a comment and leave a like. But remember, keep flexing.